Okay, this WintMing backpack is 75 liters, they say, 70 to 75. I don't know what the +5 means. If I were doing my normal backpack review, it would be of an Osprey at 70, and it would be a $300, $400 backpack, and this is like a $60 Chinese backpack. Is there a place for a $60 backpack, 75 liters? Well, as I look at this, I think there is, okay? I use backpacks primarily for travel and for the Boundary Waters, going canoeing. I'm no longer doing long hikes with backpacks. I'm a little old for that, and my ankles don't like it. So I'm using big backpacks for food and increasingly just for camping equipment and clothing and tents and things like this. They don't really need a strong frame system in them. They don't really need to be the top backpacks in the world for comfort. I'm portaging with them. And you can live with anything over a couple mile portage or a mile portage. This is not anything. This is actually an interesting little backpack. I mean, as I look at it, okay, here's the things that make it not an Osprey. The back, it has these two panels you can see that run the length. That's for breathability. Osprey has those. They're great foam panels that allow breathing throughout the whole back, and this doesn't have that. Yet it does have padded back. It does have, if you look and you can't see, you can see here, a slight plastic frame. I mean, it's not enough to make it stand up. If you set it like this, it's going to fall over. And most Ospreys will as too, but they're going to have a lot more rigidity to them than this baby. The padding in the shoulder straps seems fine, Lots of little buckles, and they got all the buckles. I think they just copied something like Osprey in terms of buckles. Here's something I can show you that scared me when I first opened this. Here is the waist belt, and it has pockets, but here's what frightened me. Look at this pocket. You'd think, okay, it's closed on both sides of the zipper. They must have left out one of the double zippers, right? No, every single one of them came like this, closed on both sides. What you do is you have to put it all on. I thought it was broken right out of the bag, or that it was missing a piece on every zipper. It actually is a single zipper on each of the zippered pockets and compartments in here. Just one zipper. And I wish they had two. That's something that's a little bit of a deficit. But once you open and close it, it works fine, okay? Once you get it. So it's really not broken. It scared me. This one has one as well. There's nice, if you look here, mesh pockets for putting water bottles in. Has a sternum strap, and actually the top straps are adjustable up here, as is the lid. It's a lid type closure to the top. There is a slash pocket in the lid there. You can see it's not real convenient. And in this backpack, you'll find that the gussets, or I don't know what you call them, but the pieces that cover the zippers do tend to get in your way at points in a way they wouldn't on an Osprey. But look here, a couple straps for strapping onto the top, as there are as well on the bottom, strapping onto the bottom, all right? So you can put a tent on the top, or a tent on the bottom, and a backpack or a sleeping bag on the top. Has a separate compartment here. This is usually a sleeping bag compartment. Has a zippered pocket here, and then this front pocket as well that's rather spacious. And then if you open it up and you look inside, you'll see it has a rucksack-type closure here. You pull it tight, put it under there. Oh, you can see again, here's another zippered pocket on the underside here. And you see how it makes it look like it's broken? I mean, it really scared me. I thought, okay, this thing's worthless. Every zipper's broken. But you open and close it once, and it works the way it should. It's spacious inside. I mean, look at this thing. It's spacious. It flips around a lot. But there's a place. Here's, I believe, within here, yes, there is. If you look, and remember this, there's a waterproof covering for it. It's about 75%, 60% of an Osprey, I'd say. at about 15% of the price. And if you're just doing grungy stuff, and I think this is worth owning. I think it's actually pretty incredible. It's like my cheap fountain pens. Look, they don't have all the beauty of the $300 pen, and they're $30 or $20 or $40. But man, they have about 80% of the utility. That's what this is. I encourage you to buy it. If you want a cheap pack that carries a lot of stuff, you're not going to go wrong with this thing.